Capricorn, listen carefully because what I'm about to tell you isn't ordinary astrology. September 21st is not just another date on the calendar. It is a coded signal, a spiritual alarm clock written into your destiny before you were even born. This is the moment when the universe pauses, shifts, and whispers your name. It's the day when the energy around you becomes so powerful that 3 miracles will unfold. Miracles strong enough to redirect your life, unlock your true path, and place you face to face with the destiny you've been waiting for. But here's the dangerous part. If you miss the signs, if you ignore the subtle warnings the universe is placing before you, you could delay your destiny for years. The window won't stay open forever. This isn't the kind of energy that repeats every week or every month. It's rare, it's fleeting, and it demands your full awareness. On this day, your soul contract. The invisible promise you made to the universe before entering this lifetime will be activated. And that activation can either push you into breakthroughs or trap you in a loop of old patterns if you're not awake enough to recognize it. Capricorn, think about everything you've endured this year. The delays, the challenges, the silent weight on your shoulders that no one else could carry. It hasn't been for nothing. The universe has been preparing you, training you, testing you to see if you're ready for this exact moment. September 21st isn't random. It's the point where Saturn's lessons meet divine timing, where your patience and your discipline finally collide with opportunity. And when these 3 miracles arrive, they won't just be small signs. They'll be loud, shocking, unmissable. But the universe never gives without testing first. These miracles come wrapped in mystery. Some may look like blessings, others like sudden endings, or even interruptions that shake your comfort zone. That's why you need to stay with me until the very end of this message, because I'm going to reveal exactly what these 3 miracles are, how to recognize them, what warnings come attached, and the shocking twist hidden in your stars. This is your wake-up call, Capricorn. The countdown to September 21st has begun, and what you do with this moment could change the rest of your life. Capricorn, let me take you deeper, because the truth is, the energy that's been surrounding you hasn't been ordinary. Since the last full moon, the universe has been quietly rearranging the chessboard of your life. Your ruling planet, Saturn, the planet of karma, discipline, and divine timing, has been pressing down on you. It's been slowing things, delaying progress, making you feel like you're walking through mud. But this wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Saturn delays, but it never denies. And on September 21st, the delay ends. The locked door finally creaks open and a powerful window of release begins. If you've felt restless, if you've sensed strange patterns, this is why. The universe has been aligning signs all around you. Look closely. You might have noticed people from your past suddenly resurfacing, as if pulled back into your orbit without explanation. Old situations, unresolved emotions, and unfinished conversations may be reappearing out of nowhere. Why? Because the universe is offering you closure. It's placing these pieces back on the table, not to trap you, but to set you free. Financial delays are also shifting. Where money felt stuck, opportunities were blocked, or deals seemed frozen, September 21st unfreezes the flow. Something that was paused suddenly starts moving again. It's not random, it's divine timing at work. And your dreams. Pay attention to them now more than ever. They won't feel like ordinary dreams. They'll feel real, vivid, like messages delivered straight from another dimension. That's because they are. Your subconscious is syncing with cosmic truth, revealing symbols and guidance about what's coming. But here's the twist. Not every sign will arrive wrapped in golden paper. Not every shift will look like a blessing. Some will appear as setbacks, interruptions, or even painful endings. The person who ghosts you, the sudden change in plans, the unexpected obstacle, all of these could be divine redirects, forcing you away from paths that no longer serve your highest good. Imagine walking toward a cliff. You don't see the drop, but the universe does. It may push you, redirect you, or even block you completely, not because it wants to hurt you, but because it knows what's ahead. That's the energy of September 21st. What feels like rejection may actually be divine protection. What feels like loss could actually be the very release that allows you to receive something greater. Capricorn, the key to unlocking this stage is awareness. You cannot afford to sleepwalk through these signs. When a person reappears, ask yourself, am I meant to reconcile or finally release? When a financial opportunity opens, ask yourself, is this aligned with my true destiny or just another distraction? And when a dream or synchronicity hits you, don't dismiss it. Write it down, decode it. The universe is speaking in whispers, and if you listen closely, you'll hear the map being laid out for you. This is the energy shift before the miracles arrive. The stage is being prepared. The curtains are rising. And Capricorn, you are the main character. The only question is, will you recognize the signs in time, or will you mistake the test for a setback? Because on September 21st, your destiny won't just knock, it will demand your attention. Capricorn, the very first miracle waiting for you on September 21st is what I call the door of release. This is not just a small shift. It's a life-altering moment where the universe finally takes away the weight you've been dragging for far too long. For months, maybe even years, you've been carrying emotional baggage that was never yours to hold. Responsibilities, expectations, pain from the past, and burdens left behind by others. You've shouldered them silently, thinking it was your duty. But destiny has other plans. On this day, something shocking may happen. It could be a sudden goodbye from someone you thought would always be there. It might be a breakup, a career change, or even the revelation of a hidden truth that forces you to see things differently. At first, it may sting. You may feel like the ground beneath you is shifting, like stability is being taken away. But here's the truth. This isn't punishment. This is liberation. The universe is saying, Capricorn, you can't step into your future if your arms are chained to the past. Think of it like this. Imagine walking through life with a heavy backpack strapped to your shoulders. Every rock inside it represents guilt, broken promises, old wounds, or expectations from others. For so long, you've kept walking, pretending it wasn't heavy, pretending you could handle it. But deep down, that weight has slowed you down, drained your energy, and even blurred your vision of what's truly yours. On September 21st, this miracle is the moment when the backpack finally falls off. Suddenly, you'll feel lighter, freer, ready to run instead of crawl toward your destiny. But here's the twist. The person, situation, or habit you release may try to return right after September 21st. It might be a message from an ex, an old friend suddenly reappearing, or a job opportunity that you already outgrew. The test is not in the release. The test is in what happens after. The universe will ask you, do you truly want freedom, or will you chain yourself back to what once broke you? This is where you must stand firm, Capricorn. Release doesn't always look glamorous. Sometimes it looks like tears. Sometimes it feels like loneliness. Sometimes it feels like losing what you thought you couldn't live without. But hidden inside that release is the greatest gift, space. And once space opens up, the universe has room to deliver what you truly deserve. You can't receive new blessings if your hands are still gripping old pain. So when September 21st arrives, pay attention. Don't resist the release. Don't beg for what is leaving. Don't hold tighter to what was already falling away. Trust that this miracle is clearing your path, carving out space, and preparing you for the blessings to come. The door of release is the first step toward unlocking your true destiny. And Capricorn, once you walk through it, there's no turning back. Capricorn, while the door of release removes the external weight, what happens next is even more powerful, the shift inside your heart. For so long, your heart has been fighting a quiet battle. On one side is duty, the voice that says you must remain strong, responsible, and unshaken no matter what. On the other side is desire, the whisper that calls you toward joy, love, freedom, and a life that feels alive instead of heavy. Between logic and emotion, you've often chosen logic, because that's what Capricorn does. You protect yourself, you stay practical, you keep moving forward. But September 21st changes everything. On this day, the universe refuses to let you hide behind masks or excuses. The truth of what you feel will surface, whether you want it to or not. It may come as a sudden emotional conversation, where words slip out before you can hold them back. It may appear as a confession, from you or to you, that shakes the ground beneath your feet. Or it may arrive in your dreams, vivid and haunting, like messages from another realm, reminding you of the path you've been avoiding. This emotional awakening is not here to break you. It's here to free you. Because once the heart is released, the soul can finally step into its higher path. You can no longer live half asleep, ignoring the whispers of your own spirit. September 21st is the moment your inner truth demands to be heard. But here's the twist. Not everyone will celebrate your freedom. In fact, someone close to you may resist. They may try to pull you back into old patterns, reminding you of who you were instead of honoring who you are becoming. This could be a partner, a family member, or even a friend who has benefited from your silence. When you grow, it threatens the comfort of those who want you to stay small. They may criticize you, guilt-trip you, or pretend that your awakening is selfish. But Capricorn, don't be fooled. This is a test. The universe is asking, will you dim your light to keep others comfortable? Or will you rise into the fullness of who you are meant to be? This emotional shift will feel raw. You may cry. You may feel restless. You may even question if you're making a mistake. But deep inside, you'll also feel a new current of power, like your soul is finally breathing again after years of suffocation. That is how you'll know it's real. Capricorn, your strength has always been admired, but now it's time for your heart to lead. Don't fear the discomfort that comes with this awakening. Don't silence your truth to maintain peace, because the peace you're protecting is only an illusion. The real peace, the real destiny, comes when you step boldly into who you were always meant to be. And September 21st is the day your heart refuses to be hidden any longer. Capricorn, the second miracle waiting for you on September 21st is what I call the unexpected gift. Unlike the door of release, which may feel heavy or emotional at first, this miracle carries a wave of relief, joy, and breakthrough energy. It is the moment when the universe rewards you for every ounce of patience, discipline, and sacrifice you've given without recognition. Around this time, you may receive surprising news. Money that was owed to you, money you thought you'd never see, suddenly appears. A long-delayed opportunity you once chased may circle back, this time landing in your lap with perfect timing. Or maybe it's a chance encounter, meeting someone by accident who changes the direction of your career, your finances, or even your personal life. These aren't coincidences, Capricorn. They are divine alignments. This is not luck. It's not random. It's the universe's way of saying, I saw your struggle. I counted your tears. I measured your patience. And now it's time to balance the scales. Remember, Saturn may delay, but Saturn never denies. This is your karmic payback moment. Every step you've taken with integrity, every time you held yourself together when others would have quit, this is the universe's way of finally giving back. But here's the twist. This gift won't come wrapped in golden paper. It won't land in your hands with flashing lights and applause. Instead, it may arrive disguised as something ordinary, inconvenient, or even challenging. You may be handed extra responsibility at work, and at first it feels like a burden, but hidden inside is the path to promotion, influence, and financial growth. You may be given a sudden task that interrupts your plans, but that task connects you to the very person who will open doors for you. You may face an unexpected challenge that pushes you to act quickly, but that challenge forces you to unlock talents and strengths you didn't know you had. Capricorn, the lesson here is simple. Don't judge the package, look at what's inside. What appears heavy may actually be golden. What feels like pressure may actually be your training ground for greatness. The universe is not sending this to punish you. It's delivering exactly what you've been asking for, only in a form that requires you to recognize its value. This is the second miracle. The unexpected gift is your reward, your breakthrough, and your sign that destiny is finally tilting in your favor. But the real test is in your perception. Will you recognize the blessing inside the challenge? Or will you push it away, thinking it's just more weight to carry? Capricorn, when this moment arrives, pause, look deeper. Because what feels small at first could actually be the seed of a destiny-shifting future. And September 21st is the day that seed is planted in your life. Capricorn, one of your greatest strengths is your practicality. You are grounded, realistic, and deeply aware of what has true value in the real world. That's why the second miracle, the unexpected gift, won't come to you as some vague dream or far-off promise. It will show up in ways you can touch, measure, and recognize. For you, this energy is tangible. It may come through money, through your career, or through something that immediately impacts your stability. On September 21st, you must stay alert. The signs won't arrive with flashing lights or trumpets announcing destiny. They'll appear quietly, hidden inside ordinary moments. A single email you almost delete without reading. A phone call you consider ignoring because you're too busy. A random encounter at the grocery store, the bank, or even while running errands. These are the places destiny hides. Ordinary spaces carrying extraordinary messages. Capricorn, pay close attention. That conversation you weren't planning to have might unlock the next stage of your career. That number you keep seeing on a receipt or billboard may be a cosmic code pointing you toward alignment. The gut feeling that says check your messages one more time could be the universe nudging you to discover what's been waiting for you all along. But here's the twist. The universe will not wait forever. These windows are not open-ended. The moment arrives, the door cracks open, and you have only a short time to step through. If you hesitate, overthink, or doubt yourself for too long, the opportunity can close as quickly as it appeared. This is the hidden challenge inside your gift. It requires faith in timing, not just logic. Capricorn, you've been trained to move carefully, to plan, to double-check. But September 21st is a day when intuition must join hands with practicality. If you feel the nudge, act. Don't dismiss it. Don't tell yourself you'll get to it later. The one message you almost ignore could hold the key to your next chapter. This is how the miracle reveals itself, not through the grand or the obvious, but through the subtle, the hidden, the easily overlooked. And when you recognize it, when you respond, you align yourself perfectly with the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. Capricorn, the third miracle arriving on September 21st, is perhaps the most powerful of them all, divine alignment. This is the moment when your soul contract, your purpose and universal timing finally click into place. You'll feel it not just in your mind, but in your entire being. It may show up as synchronicities you cannot ignore, repeating numbers on receipts, clocks or license plates. You may suddenly meet the right person at the right time, someone who opens a door you've been waiting years to walk through. Or you might wake up that morning with a strange, undeniable clarity about why certain struggles and delays happened in your past. Everything that once felt unfair or confusing suddenly makes sense. It's like watching puzzle pieces you've been holding forever finally snap together. For years you've carried pieces that didn't seem to fit anywhere. Broken plans, failed opportunities, relationships that ended too soon, doors that slammed shut. But on this day, you'll recognize that none of it was wasted. Every twist, every setback, every closed door was training you, guiding you, and shaping you for this exact alignment. Capricorn, you've always been the mountain climber of the zodiac, the one who endures long climbs, setbacks, and storms. On September 21st, you'll look up and realize the summit is closer than you thought. The air feels clearer. The path suddenly makes sense. The heaviness you've carried begins to lift, replaced with purpose and certainty. But here's the twist, and this is important. Alignment isn't always gentle. Sometimes the universe needs to clear the path before it can put you in the right place. That means something in your life may fall apart on or around this day. A project might collapse. A plan you were depending on may suddenly fail. A connection you thought was solid may come to an end. Don't panic. Don't see it as punishment. Understand that this is part of the miracle. Alignment means the wrong pieces must fall away so the right ones can finally fit. The universe doesn't destroy without purpose. It removes what no longer serves your highest destiny. Capricorn, when this happens, you'll feel a deep inner knowing that says, this ending is actually a beginning. You'll sense that life is not unraveling, it's rearranging, and the rearrangement will lead you directly into opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that you've been waiting for, but could never reach while carrying old baggage. This alignment is rare. It's not a daily occurrence. When it comes, you'll feel as though the universe itself is whispering, now, you're ready, step forward. On September 21st, trust the process. If something aligns, embrace it fully. If something falls apart, release it gracefully. Either way, you are moving into a chapter where destiny flows with you, not against you. That is the miracle of divine alignment. Capricorn, let's step back and ask the question that's probably echoing in your mind right now. Why September 21st? Why this exact date? The answer is powerful. It's not just another day on the calendar. September 21st falls within the equinox season, a time when the cosmos creates balance between light and dark, day and night, endings and beginnings. It's a spiritual reset button written into the fabric of the universe. And for you, Capricorn, this balance is not just symbolic, it's deeply personal. Your ruling planet, Saturn, has spent months holding you back, teaching you patience, discipline, and resilience. Every delay, every detour, every obstacle wasn't meant to punish you. It was meant to prepare you. But here's the truth. Saturn never withholds forever. Its delays are lessons, and when the lesson is complete, the blessing arrives. September 21st is the day where those hard-earned lessons and long-awaited blessings collide. Think of it like a cosmic courtroom. The case has been in session for years, evidence gathered, lessons reviewed, and now, finally, the verdict is being read. The scales tip in your favor. The universe declares, enough delay, it's time. On this day, you may feel an unshakable clarity. Suddenly, you'll know which path is yours and which doors are distractions. you'll notice your energy shifting, as if the heaviness you've been dragging is finally lifted. The timing is not random, it's divine. The equinox opens a gateway of balance, and Capricorn, you're stepping into that gateway. But here's the twist, and it's crucial you don't ignore this. If you resist this shift, if you cling to the old patterns, toxic ties, or fear of change, the universe will honor your free will. The cycle will reset. That means the window of destiny that's wide open on September 21st will begin to close again, and the next opportunity may not appear for months or even years. That's why this moment is so critical. You are not just being invited into alignment, you are being urged, even pushed, to rise. Think of it as a train pulling into the station. It's here, the doors are open. But you have to decide. Do you step inside and move forward into your future? Or do you stand frozen on the platform, watching the chance of a lifetime pass you by? Capricorn, you've worked too hard, waited too long, and sacrificed too much to miss this. The universe is giving you the green light, but it's not enough to see the light. You have to move when it turns green. So why now? Because now is the only moment powerful enough to shift your entire destiny. The equinox energy is a cosmic balance beam, and you're being asked to walk across it with faith, courage, and trust. This is your reset point. This is the moment your destiny demands action. Will you answer? So Capricorn, the question remains, how do you prepare yourself for September 21st? How do you make sure you don't miss the window of destiny that's opening right in front of you? The universe has given you a formula. 3 simple but powerful steps: release, receive, and align. Step 1. Release. This is about clearing space. Imagine your life as a house. If every room is cluttered with old furniture, broken items, and things you never use, how can new blessings ever fit inside? On September 21st, the universe is going to ask you to let go. That may mean a toxic relationship, a draining job, or even outdated beliefs you've been carrying since childhood. Letting go won't feel easy. Capricorn energy loves stability. But remember this, what feels familiar isn't always what's right. Releasing isn't losing, it's creating room for miracles. Step 2. Receive. Capricorn, you've been so strong, so disciplined, and so focused on responsibility that sometimes you forget how to simply receive. The second step is about allowing blessings to enter your life, even if they don't look the way you expected. The gift may come disguised as extra responsibility, a surprising shift, or even a temporary challenge. Don't dismiss it. Look deeper. The wrapping may not be pretty, but the treasure inside is real. Open your hands, open your heart, and say yes to the blessings that want to find you. Step 3. Align. This is the most important. Alignment is about trust. It's about recognizing the repeating numbers, the strange coincidences, the person you randomly meet, and understanding none of it is random. These are synchronicities, cosmic breadcrumbs leading you forward. When you see them, follow. Don't second guess. Alignment is not about forcing your will. It's about flowing with divine timing. On September 21st, your soul contract is ready to click into place. Trust the signs. So Capricorn, this is your formula. Release what drags you down, receive what's meant for you, and align with the universe's timing. Do this, and September 21st will not just be another day. It will be the day your destiny unlocks. So Capricorn, as we reach the final moments before September 21st, it's time to look clearly at what's coming. This isn't just another day to mark on your calendar. This is a destiny appointment, a moment the universe has been orchestrating specifically for you. On this single day, 3 powerful miracles are waiting to unfold, each one designed to shift your life, release your burdens, and place you exactly where you're meant to be. The first miracle, the door of release, is about letting go of what no longer serves you, whether it's old emotional baggage, relationships that drain you, or outdated patterns holding you back. This is the moment to step through and leave it behind. Imagine the freedom you'll feel when the weight is gone and space opens for new energy, new opportunities, and a renewed sense of purpose. The second miracle, the unexpected gift, is a reward from the universe for all your patience, discipline, and resilience. This gift may not appear as gold or treasure at first. It could come as a sudden responsibility, a challenge, or a surprise opportunity that forces you to stretch. But underneath the surface, it holds the power to change your life, bringing breakthroughs, abundance, or connections that you've been waiting for. And finally, the third miracle, the divine alignment, is when your soul can track the timing of the universe and the pieces of your life all click into place. You may notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, or meetings that feel perfectly timed. What once felt confusing or out of place suddenly makes sense. The clarity, purpose, and flow you'll experience on this day is a signal that your destiny is actively moving forward. Now, here's my question to you, Capricorn. Which of these miracles is your soul already sensing? Is it the release, the unexpected gift, or the divine alignment? I want you to pause and really feel which energy is calling to you right now. Drop your answer in the comments, because when you share your awareness, you not only acknowledge your destiny, you amplify it. Remember this, your destiny isn't something waiting years down the road, it's here, it's now. September 21st is your moment to act, to trust, and to step into the life you were always meant to live. Your miracles are ready, Capricorn. The only question is, are you ready to receive them?